Alright, what's going on, everybody? This is Set40 here, and today I am back with another college football video. And as you guys know from this weekend, that Penn State Nittany Lions have fired James Franklin after going 3-3 and 0-3 in the Big Ten conference. It's crazy to see that the same guy that went to the college football playoffs and they went to the semifinals and lost to Notre Dame, and they could have potentially been in the national championship against Ohio State. It's just crazy to see that, like, he had an 11 or 10 win plus winning season last year, and then they go to 3-3. I believe that, like, this year was their kind of down year in a way, but yes, Drew Aller was back, but even then, Penn State just, like, never looked that great in my opinion. This whole the 3 games in general. And so the Oregon game was like their national championship. If they didn't beat Oregon, I wouldn't think that they would care at all about this year. And of course, it showed against UCLA. So it's crazy. And then the tip of the iceberg was Northwestern losing that game. I guarantee you, like, Penn State was just checked out that game. Like, even probably James Franklin was probably checked out of that game. It was like, bro, I'm ready to get out of here. And like, so it's sad to see. I mean, they had a great season last year, and then I understand that, like, they couldn't beat Ohio State last year. They had the chances to, but they failed miserably once again. And so James Franklin officially fired from Penn State. Penn State has to pay him almost, like, let's say $50 million, which is psycho, insane money. So I have made a slideshow about the top 5 candidates who could replace James Franklin. So this is just like the generic candidates, as a lot of people will already pick these types of candidates. But there is one candidate I put in there as well. That shout out to Josh Pate. He mentioned this as well from the Josh Pate show and Late Kick. But as of further ado, like I always say, let's go ahead and go start this video. And the overview of James Franklin, which is crazy. It's really been 12 years since he left Vanderbilt to coach at Penn State. He's a great coach. I mean, it's crazy to have a head coach get fired for going 104 wins to 45 losses. He has one Big Ten title back in 2016. He lost to Notre Dame in the semifinals in the first 12-team playoff system, which is insane. And he had 5 10-win seasons overall as a head coach at Penn State. So it's wild to see that he was fired. But the reason why that Penn State that fired James Franklin, I mean, look at his record against top 25 opponents. Top 25, not bad. He was 17-26. But in top 10 opponents, he was 4-21. Not great at all. He had multiple chances, like, to beat Oregon this year. They had multiple chances to beat Ohio State last year. And, of course, they failed miserably. It's like they just freeze and don't know how to win against top 5 opponents all the time. But his bowl record, it's okay. 8 wins and 7 losses in bowl record. So there you guys have it for his overview of his tenure at Penn State. So now he's a free agent in college football. Who knows where he'll go next? Maybe he'll not coach again. Maybe he'll just take a step back and just relax and reflect, and then maybe he'll take a year off, and then maybe the next season after that, maybe he'll find a coaching job. But who knows? So, I mean, he ain't complaining. He's at like $50 million. So, all right, next, the number 1 candidate. I know this is even crazy myself that people want Matt Rule as a head coach for Penn State. So this is crazy. I have top 5 candidates. This is number 1 on the list. The only reason why people even consider Matt Rule is because, yes, he is a program builder. He did really well against with Temple. Did really well with Baylor. I still have not pure hatred. I still have beef with Matt Rule because he destroyed the Carolina Panthers when he was there, and now all Nebraska fans are like it's like he's like their Lord and Savior. It's funny to me. But anyways, it is what it is. So Matt Rule is a college coach, He is a program builder. He did really well with Temple. He brought them from the dead. And then, of course, Baylor. He brought Baylor back from the dead when they were like horrible and all the allegations. And he went 11-3 with Baylor. Should have never left Baylor, but got the bag from Tepper because David Tepper is an idiot for the Carolina Panthers. Then left, went back to college, and then he's coaching at Nebraska. He's 17-14 right now, but they're 5-1 currently at Nebraska. So far, he's done a pretty good job with Nebraska. It will take some time because he is a program builder. And though the one thing that a lot of fans say, like he's just like James Franklin in the college. Like he's just like James Franklin. Why would you want Matt Rule as your next head coach? Look at his record compared. He's literally the same one as James Franklin. He's a James Franklin duo. Like top 25. He's 2-23 overall in the top 25 opponents. And then he's 0-11 against top 10 opponents. Why would you want a guy that almost is similar to James Franklin when James Franklin literally does the same exact thing with getting recruits, etc. But anyways, that's just how I feel. He's 2-3 bowl wins and losses, and but I have him as my number one candidate because he went to Penn State. That's the only reason why. All right, so number 2, I have Kirk Cignetti. This dude is on fire. Everywhere he goes, he's like, he wins. I mean, he backs it up. Like he did it in Division II, did it in FCS level with Elon and with James Madison, and then of course at Indiana. First year at Indiana, goes to the college football playoffs, loses to Notre Dame, but still, he's 17-2, and like Indiana is legit this year. They beat Oregon, they mollywopped Illinois, and so yeah, this is Kirk Cignetti is a hot candidate for whoever wants him at a bigger time school. And of course, Penn State is a bigger school than Indiana. So I put his name on the list, though I doubt he'll probably leave Indiana. It would be shocking, but I could see it. He could go to Penn State, which is a bigger program, better resources, and just better place, better atmosphere. And but hey, Penn State's a tough place to play. So, but Indiana, they look red hot this year. They are on fire, and they look legit this year. They could go all the way. But yeah, he had 6 10-win seasons overall throughout his career, and his overall record in 14 years of coaching is 136 wins and 37 losses. So that's pretty impressive. And of course, record against top 25 opponents, he's 2-2 in top 10 wins, and he's 1-1 in bowl game wins. So there you guys have it for the candidate of number 2. Next we have a shocking, probably not a flashy name, not the name you would really want to see, but Matt Campbell from Iowa State. He basically brought Iowa State from the dead, and like Iowa State in the location they're in the region they're in, the Big 12 is tough. The Big 12 will always be tough, but he is a great head coach, great mentor, I believe, and he's done a great job with Iowa State currently because, I mean, let's be real, what top recruits want to be at Iowa State? Because it's like out in the middle of, I guess, I'm not going to say that, but it's just Iowa. So who wants to go to a cold, rigid state, and also out in the middle of nowhere? So, but I did say it. So anyways, but hey, 15 years of coaching, 5 years at Toledo, went 35-15, 10 years at Iowa State, 69 and 53 currently at Iowa State. I guess one 10-win season took them a pretty good amount. They're 4-2 right now. It's kind of struggling a little bit this year, but they have a lot of injuries to back that up. With the record against top 25 opponents, almost similar to James Franklin, 16-27, but his top 10 opponents is 4-8, so a lot better compared to Matt Rule and compared to James Franklin. Bowl records is 5-5, so it's just throwing his name out there for candidate number 3. And next we have candidate number 4, which is a top rising coach in the group of 5 stage. We got John Summerall, 4 years of coaching. He had 2 years at Troy. He went 23-4. He had 2 years currently at Tulane, is 14-6. So he's done a great job so far. And he has 2 10-win seasons, which was at Troy. And he is a hot candidate right now Wish he went to UNC, but UNC is just UNC. They just do dumb things to hire coaches. But record versus top 25 opponents, he's 1-4 in top 25, and of course top 10. He hasn't coached an opponent that's in the top 10 yet. I thought Ole Miss was, but I guess they're in the top 25. But anyways, bowl game records is 1-1. So there you guys have it for the fourth candidate. And lastly, we got Alex Golesh from South Florida. So he's done a solid job this year. He destroyed Boise State, who were ranked 19th in the country, and then goes to the Swamp and beats, I guess you can say, the ranked Florida, and shocked them, and it shocked me, and shocked everyone else as well. So he's 19-13 at South Florida, and he's on the rise. He's currently ranked 19th, and they just beat North Texas, who was pretty good in the American. So look out for him. Look out for John Summerall. And also top 25, he's 2-0 versus top 25 opponents, which is Boise State and Florida. So there you guys have it for my candidates. Comment down below who you guys should, if you're a Penn State fan, comment down below who Penn State should go after. If it's these 4-5 candidates, let me know in the comments below, or comment down below who else is out there that's a good coach, or could it be John Gruden? Who knows? That would be a wild pick. But let me know what you guys think about this video, and comment down below. And stuff with you. Y'all have a great rest of the night. Peace out.